The club may be dead, but the fans are not.
You know, we are broke. That is the truth of the matter.
I think football would come back with a real zip if they could only put on the field something that's worthwhile watching.
Sometimes when history has been unkind, the best way out is to make it up. Such had been Hull City's endless frustrations that in 1986 a film was made featuring a fictional run to a fictional FA Cup semi-final.
It's the story of a Hull City fan who is getting married and he looks at the fixture list to find the perfect day on which to get married.
Yep.
The wedding is on the 14th. Nothing in the world can change that. Not even Hull City.
That day turns out to be Cup semi-final, which they've reached against all the odds.
Oh, Malcolm, you rat.
His friends have got a big dilemma because they don't know whether to be loyal to him or loyal to the team.
57 years since we last got to the semis.
Mark Herman's Oscar-winning short film kick-started a career in movies, all of which have a concealed Hull City message buried within. What's the Hull City reference in this?
There's a violent psychopath in that film called Gary Brabin, and that's based on a violent psychopath called Gary Brabin.
Brassed off. Where's the Hull City reference?
Band leader Pete Postlethwaite's called Ormondroyd, after Ian Ormondroyd, lanky centre forward.
Little voice?
Little voice was tricky because it was a stage play, and then I invented a pigeon called Dwayne, after Dwayne Darby.
So that means a lot to you, the club?
No, the club means nearly everything to me. Yeah.
See you at Wembley. Frankie Walsh.
Frankie Walsh never existed. If he had existed, though, what would he have looked like?
Well, he looks like Gareth Roberts.
I just happened to be the guy that scored the goal when they were filming, so I became Frankie Walsh.
Frankie!
The Hull City fans with a decent memory remember your team with a lot of fondness, don't they? They obviously had a lot of character about it.
They would need a decent memory, yeah.
Gareth Roberts never tasted top-flight football. The decades at Boothferry Park came and went in perennial struggle. Something had to give, and in the end, the old ground made way.
From Boothferry to Wembley, we'll keep the old flag flying high.
Every time I drive down past it, it does bring a bit of a lump to your throat to think what was there before and what's there now.
There's a railway station at the ground.
Just over there, where that digger is.
Yeah, we had the tallest floodlights in the country. I mean, it was an incredible noise as well, the Boothferry Park. There was a thing called the Boothferry Roar when it got going, when it was full. Since they moved from this ground, Boothferry Park, to the KC, that was the sort of turning point. And it's been successful ever since then.
It's a big city, and it just needed someone to tap into that. The man really to do it was Adam Pearson.
There's been a self-deprecating humour about the place for too long, and people were even getting bored of that, and I feel that they really do now want to have something they can take pride in.
The new stadium changed everything, a home fit for kings and princes. How many times did he go to Boothferry Park, do you think?
I don't think he's been there at all, but he's welcome here.
And from one royal to another, no less famous in Hull. You bought that fella his breakfast.
I bought him his breakfast.
Dean Windass, a homegrown hero.
Oh my God.
The Championship playoff final in 2008, his finest hour.
Oh my God.
Speak to any Hull City supporter and their face will crack a smile at the very mention of Dean Windass's right boot.
Dean Windass! What a moment!
I can't believe that's me doing that.
Dean Windass, a Wembley wonder!
He produced that bit of skill that won promotion and probably changed Hull City's destiny.
How often do you replay it through your mind?
Every day.
Every day, do you? Because some players say, I don't think about that.
Every day.
But you do, you think
Every
about
day.
it.
Every day. It's just... Sorry.
104 years they'd waited for that top-flight football, and whatever Hull City do in the future, he was always the man that took them there for the very first time.
I think it was the 200 grand win bonus that we were gone, that was crying over, I think.
My nan still goes on about Dino to this day. And my nan's been here for 25 years, so I used to come up for summer holidays and stay with her. And I've seen the city grow, and to be a part of now the football club growing is fantastic, but we want it to continue.
The transformation is complete but not uncontroversial. A question about their identity has divided opinion. Their chairman, Assem Alam, is keen on a rebranding from City to Tigers.
Up the Tigers!
He wants to change the name to make money, basically.
Yeah.
Which I don't disagree with him, but I disagree with him in the sense that it's Hull City.
Keep the name Hull City and just sell the nickname. And, you know, so simple to me.
For the Alams to come in and do what they've done, they saved the football club, not from administration, they saved the club from liquidation just 3 years ago. For us to go from that to playing in FA Cup finals, being in the Premier League, playing in the Europa League next year, it's a meteoric rise, but it's one that we don't want to end and we want to continue.
FA Cup final, one-off game.
The small little town of Hull City against the mighty Arsenal.
We're the underdogs. Not to lose, not to be nervous about.
Wembley does strange things to people. Someone's going to be a hero.
Just that chance they might sneak it. If they do, you just gotta be there to see it happen.
There will be someone who booked their wedding day in February.
Yeah. Well, more fool them.
Didn't watch your film.